Hello everyone, you are welcome to Anchor Network where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified
anytime we publish any news. Yes, so this is what we call Shege loading, renewed Shege. They will not say anything now. Yes, the Nigerian universities are set to increase tuition fee, just as the federal government is ready to deduct, or the federal government has commenced, not even they are trying to, they've commenced 40% revenue deduction from universities. So how are they going to get it? How will the universities get those money? How will they recoup the money back? It's going to fall back to the masses, and which the government is aware of. They know that is how they are going to get the money, but they don't care. All Tinubu knows is how to get tax people, and that was what he was doing in Lagos. You tax everybody, tax everybody. The question is that what the people have been, what they pay for, do they really get it in return as enjoy the dividends of what they have been given? They will say people don't collect tax, people don't pay tax, people don't pay tax. The day I got to know that even a market woman, kada man, pepper seller, even those who are walking on the streets, especially in Lagos, they pay. So because it's not really documented, the way it's ought to be documented, like if you have a pay slip and all of that, so people don't see it as a big deal, but it is a big deal. They collect something from them. So, and those who deal with such people at that lower cadre are the Agberos that they've established. The Agberos are so powerful in Lagos. So this is what Tinubu knows how to do. He cannot create wealth. Tell me the wealth he has created. Maybe we don't even understand it. Whether you understand it in a different form, tell us how he has been able to create wealth. Meanwhile, the federal government has commenced the implementation of an automatic 40%. No negotiable. When they say automatic, no negotiable, no negotiations. You can't even contest it. And the universities, I think this news has come out for some times now, for some days now, and they have not come out. They have not cried out that, oh, we cannot cope or we cannot do this. Meaning that they know how to get it back. Yeah, they have commenced the implementation of an automatic 40% deduction of internally generated revenues of federal universities and other partially funded institutions across the country. According to the Punch, the auto deduction policy of gross internally generated revenues is in line with the finance circular dated December 2021. This was contained in a letter dated October 17, 2023, and titled Implementation of 40% automatic deduction from internally generated revenue of partially funded federal government institutions by the Accountant General of the Federation, Mrs. Oluwatoyin Mading, to the universities, and signed by Director of Revenue and Investment, Office of the Accountant General of the Federation, Felix Oreofe Ogundairu. Punch gathered that the Honorable Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, approved the implementation of a 40% auto deduction from the gross internally generated revenue of all partially funded federal government institutions in line with the provision of section. And when it comes to this one, say it is section, but when it comes to the welfare of the people, they don't talk about any constitution of any kind. It's already in the constitution. They will not say, oh, we met it like that. That was what the past administration, what they have signed into law. So it is not our problem. It is not our fault. Yes, provision of Section 62 of Finance Act 2020 with effect from November 2023. That one, they will not hesitate to do that. I am directed to inform you that the Honorable Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy has approved the implementation of a 40% auto deduction from the gross internally generated revenue, IGR, of all partially funded federal government institutions in line with the provision of Section 62 of Finance Act 2020 with effect from November 2023. Agencies parastatals to not more than 50% of their gross IGR and the remittance of 100% of the remaining 50% to the sub-recurrent accounts. All statutory revenue lines like tender fees, contractors' registration fees, disposal of fixed assets, rents on quotas, and so on shall be remitted 100% to the sub-recurrent accounts. Nanugo, ǹjẹ́ ti gbọ́ pé kí ni? Nanugo, Nanugo. Una where he supports Escobar because of tribalism go see Shege. Like everybody, abi una children or brothers no dey universities ready for increase in tuition fees by 40%. Corruption is not allowing Nigeria to breathe. In fact, it has polluted the system. A lot of people are used to it. It's a normal thing. And today we dey suffer. So why are you guys crying as if it is today that we started suffering? Is it this government that started this whole thing? That is what they are going to be telling you, what you will be hearing. They will be defending their oppressors. Well, technological developments and advancements supposed to start from high institutions, but sexual harassment, forgery certificates, devaluation, extortion are the order of the day, while their counterparts even in Africa are knowledge, manufacturing, production, innovation, hubs of excellence, and self-funding. Let them pay and give higher targets every 4 years to think outside the box. Okay. And the stupid idiots will add the 40% to tuition fee and others again, a vicious cycle. The downtrodden are the ones that will hear pansa. All workshops in federal schools are in comatose, non-productive, no longer serving students for practicals. Practicals funds are diverted. Producing unemployable manpower to train HOD kits overseas and fully equipped labs and workshops lie waste. Tinubu, Nigerians will soon wish that Buhari return instead. Nobody. Varsities too should demand for all failed dues owed them from wages. That is why they will not go to court and tell you that they have secured an injunction that nobody should talk anything about it. Don't go to strike. Don't go and do this. That is what you are going to be hearing. That is exactly what you will be hearing. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this matter, because oh yeah, this one it surprised me.